Hi, my name is Monique Grenier. I'm the Dean of Advising for Columbia College and Columbia Engineering. As such, I lead the Center for Student Advising, which is located in the Student Center in Lerner Hall on the 4th floor. Today I'm going to talk to you about ways in which college differs from high school. I'd like to talk to you about this because I want to help you avoid some of the common pitfalls that I've seen students stumble over in the past 15 years as I have advised students at 3 Ivy League universities.
These are the 7 topics that I'm going to touch on today. First of all, your parents are not going to be around, right? We in higher education categorize parents in a number of different ways that I'm going to share with you today. First of all, there are the parents called the helicopter parents. These are the stereotypical parents who hover a little bit too much. But we also have the Velcro parents. These are the parents who have a lot of trouble saying goodbye. They might extend their stay in our fair city for a week or two and bring you things every day. They might buy the books that you're going to read in your Lit Hum class. We call them Velcro parents because of the noise that Velcro makes when you try to separate it. That is similar to the parents wailing and crying when they have to separate from their kids. Then we have the zipper parents. If you think about a zipper isn't really worth much without the other half. These are the parents who really feel that they can't exist without their children, and therefore will at times move in with their kids in the dormitories. I recently had to ask a mother to leave after she had lived with her son for almost 3 years, unbeknownst to us. The zipper parent has a very difficult time separating and establishing their own lives. Then we have the snowplow parent. These are the parents who try to clear all obstacles out of the way for their kids. These are the parents who are calling professors, letting them know about the difficulties their kids have had in the past and trying to anticipate the difficulties that they may have in the future. Finally, we have the parent type excellent. These are the parents who, while very sad to say goodbye, do leave campus right after convocation and then go back home and wishing you well and there for you to support you throughout your time at college. The suggestions that we have are to talk with your parents about how and when you will be in touch. In other words, talk to your mother and your father about whether you're going to text them in the first 24 hours, the first week, the first month. Every year, several parents call the college and say that they haven't heard from their son or daughter in 24 hours and they hadn't discussed when they would be in touch. So please discuss with your parents when you'll be in touch with them, and if something changes, talk about it. Also, let your parent or guardian know who to contact in our Parent and Family Programs office if they have concerns. We have a wonderful Parent and Family Programs person named Susan Jordan, and she is your parent's first point of contact. Next obstacle to success is frequently the way that students perceive the structure of the week. There are only 168 hours in a week, and in high school often students have been scheduled from early morning until late at night. Well, in college you're only going to have 12 to 18 hours of class, and so often students think, well, what am I going to do with the other 140 or 50 hours in my week? And so they join a lot of clubs and commit themselves to a lot of things. But one thing you have to anticipate is that college, especially an Ivy League school, is going to present a formidable intellectual challenge, and you're going to need to spend time on each of your courses. So we recommend that you count on at least 30 hours per week for studying, for memorizing things, for writing papers, for completing problem sets, for joining and creating study groups, and for attending office hours. We know that students who connect with faculty have a much more enhanced academic experience, and so you should always build in time to attend office hours of each of your faculty. When you arrive, do not commit to more than 1 or 2 extracurricular activities. And in the first semester, count adjusting to college as an extra course. You need that time to adjust to your new life. Another formidable challenge for some students is the immense diversity of our school. We pride ourselves on having students from all over the world in every classroom. That means that every classroom is going to be filled with opinions that differ one from the other. And sometimes that is difficult for students. Our recommendation for this is to be patient and be kind. Listen openly and be open to everybody's opinions before you judge. Obviously, in college there are different boundaries. You have a lot of independence and choice in the way that you live your life. So one suggestion that we have before you arrive on campus is to spend some time writing down your values. Think about what the top 3 priorities are for you. Is it family? Is it creating wealth? Is it helping people? Is it finding a relationship? Is it learning how to speak another language? Whatever your values are, write about them this summer. That will help you to concretize your goals for when you arrive on campus. Another issue you're going to want to think about is the fact that we live in a globalizing world and the world economy is ever changing. What does this mean? This means that majors and careers are not always the same thing. That is because you're probably going to change careers in your adult life. You should pick a major that you love, because if you pick something that you love, you're going to do well. We know that over half of our students who go to medical school do not major in a science. We also know that students from every major get into law school. And so it's very important that you pick a major that you are passionate about. To do that, we suggest that you look at the bulletin before you arrive and really approach the curriculum like a great feast. Think about what you want to do, what you want to learn. Think about doing things outside of your comfort zone. And throughout your time here, maintain your curiosity. Very important to keep in touch with your curiosity and to fight all urges to become jaded. Be yourself. There is something that you can do better than any other. You're about to arrive at a campus where everyone was top in their class. And so creating your own identity and your own way is going to be the path to success. Another difference between high school and college is the extensive advising and support network on our campus. Richard Light has written a wonderful book called Making the Most of College. In there it states good advising may be the single most underestimated characteristic of a successful college experience. Here on campus we practice what we call transformational advising. Your advisor is not just here as someone to hand forms into. Your advisor is someone that you can use as a sounding board. It's somebody who doesn't judge you, who doesn't grade you, but who is here to listen to you and help you to make whatever changes in your life and to build whatever foundation you want to create for the rest of your life. Our advising and support network is here to help you become the best possible version of yourself. And the support network is extensive. It includes medical, psychological, and disabilities support offices. If you have been diagnosed with a learning disability, if you are on medication, if you see a therapist, we want to know that ahead of time. Please contact our disabilities offices and our health services offices to let them know what support you may need while you are here. Throughout your time here, you are going to create a board of advisors. Advising is not just a one-stop shop. So imagine a situation where you are struggling. Whom would you consult? Be honest with us about your mental or physical needs on all of your forms and set up the support network you need ahead of time. Because life isn't about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. I would say one of the biggest problems with our incoming students is that they don't know how to ask for help when they need it. They feel that somehow it's a sign of maturity and wisdom that they don't ask for help. The opposite is true. You are only showing signs of wisdom and maturity when you ask for help appropriately. Believe me, your advisors have heard everything, and so please reach out to them when you feel like you need to talk. Final bits of advice are to be open, flexible, resilient, and eat and sleep. Students here think it's a badge of honor to keep going on 3 or 4 hours of sleep a night. That's not going to help you, and it's not going to help anyone else. Get the sleep you need and eat well.
So my final piece of advice is to approach your college experience as a partnership with everyone who works here. Librarians, public safety officers, advising deans, faculty, TAs, parents, medical services, everyone here is devoted to helping you succeed. We can't wait to welcome you here. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to the Center for Student Advising this summer. See you soon.